What is going on, Eagle family? Coach McGuire here. Getting ready to give you guys some fun activities. I know we're all kind of bummed that we can't be in school, but even though we can't be in school, we can still do PE. So today, I have my two lovely assistants. This is my wife, as the boys call her Miss Coach McGuire, and then a lot of you guys know Miss Lily McGuire. So today, I thought it would be fun if we did some exercises using toilet paper, since toilet paper seems to be the hot commodity today. So today, we're going to have 5 exercises that you guys can do, probably 10 repetitions of each or whatever you can do. And then we'll do a bonus exercise at the end to see if you guys can compete. All right, so our first one is called the over-the-top pass. So Lily's going to demonstrate this one for us. So with the over-the-top pass, we are going to have our toilet paper out in front of us. And then, you will need a laundry basket or something to catch on this one. So you'll grab your toilet paper, you'll put it right in front of you, you'll lay back. And then you will swing your legs over, and you will drop the toilet paper inside the basket. Then you have your next toilet paper there, swing it around, and drop it in the basket. Now, if that is too hard for you, we have another way for you to do it. And this one, you won't have to actually take it and put it inside the basket. Lily's going to demonstrate that right now. So this is our modified. So this, you just go straight up, bring it back down. Straight up, and back down. Great job, Lily. Now, if you want something a little bit harder, like those that were too easy for you, Miss Coach McGuire is going to show you this one. So on this one, we're going to bring it up to the middle, catch it with our hands, bring it back behind our head, not let it hit the ground, bring our hands back up and pass it to our feet, and bring it back down to 6 inches. Don't let our feet hit the ground. Now, this one is a tough ab exercise, so if you're looking to put some work in, this is a lot of fun. So, our second exercise is going to be the plank pass. So on the plank pass, you'll put the basket out in front of you. You'll put your TP right there, and you're going to get into a plank position, aka a push-up position. As you can see with Lily, what she's going to do is she's going to grab the toilet paper with one hand, pass it in the basket. Oh, I got you. Pass it in the basket, drop it. Then she's going to reach with the other hand, grab the toilet paper out of the basket, and then put it back. Then do it again, and do it again. And eventually you want to alternate sides so you're getting work with both arms. Now, if that's too hard, an easier way to do this is now Lily's going to go on all fours like a puppy dog. And she's going to grab it with the one hand, put it in the basket, switch with the other hand, and pull it out of the basket. So, generally, you got the idea with that one. Now, Miss Coach McGuire is going to show you a little bit more difficult way. So on this one, she's going to a plank where you're on the forearms instead of in the push-up plank. Same idea. Go to the plank, put it in the basket, pull it out the opposite hand, and then switch. Make sure we're keeping that back nice and flat. We don't want to see our booties all up in the air like we're doing like a V. You want to keep it nice and flat, nice and flat. And if you want to add a push-up into it to give it even more tough, definitely can too. So when you go down, when you put the TP inside the basket, go down, do a push-up. When you pull it out, grab the TP, do the push-up, then move back over to the other side. So that way, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult. Our next one is going to be our toe tap. So for our toe tap, Lily's going to stand up. She's going to put toilet paper in front of us. And on this, it's called a toe tap because you are not squashing this. Please, 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 kids, do not squish your mom and dad's toilet paper. They're going to be mad at me. So all we're going to do is just gently tap it with our toes and then switch to the other foot. In the beginning, you can go nice and slow, get the hang of it. And then as you get the hang of it, that's right, Lily, you can pick it up and go a little bit faster. How fast can you go, Lily?
Not that fast.
Don't break it.
Not that fast.
All right, so if you're trying to make it harder, you can do like Miss Coach McGuire is going to do, and she's going to add it a little bit higher. So she added 2 stacks to it. Now, if you're going to be real crazy, you can even add one more. Same thing. When you're doing this, make sure you're getting the knees high, knees high, knees high. Because really, you're working a running form right now. Great job, Coach. Good job. Okay? Our next one is called Around the World. So, with Around the World, go ahead and grab your TP on. We're going to start with our feet shoulder length apart. We're going to have the toilet paper on either your left side or your right side. And we're going to bring it above our head, pass it to you, and bring it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic job. Now with this one, you want to do 10 and 10 on each side. So if you really make it easy, you can just say you're doing 20. Now if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, like Miss Coach McGuire is going to show you, we're going to do it, but we're going to add a squat down with it. So we're passing it. As we pass it, we bring our hands to our side and we squat down. As we come up, we pass it back over top. So this way we're working the lower body and the upper body at the same time. Great job. Also, you can also add a lunge into it. If you want to hold the TP above your head, you can do alternating lunges to also make it a little bit more difficult. And then our last exercise before we get to the bonus is going to be the sit down. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is called the binocular squat. So we're going to use our imaginations a little bit. You know Coach McGuire loves to use his imagination. So you're going to grab your toilet paper and we're going to pretend that we have either binoculars or a telescope, whatever you want to do. That's right, Lily, get your feet shoulder length apart and we're going to squat down. When we squat down, make sure we put our weight in our heels and our knees go out. Keep our chest nice and big. Make sure you're looking up with the binocular, not looking down. We don't want to have our heads looking down and hurt our neck. Miss Coach McGuire is going to show you an alternate version. This one will squat down, and as we come up, we're just going to add a little hop to it, just a little jump. If you want to, you can be competitive so you can touch the ceiling. If not, you just want to add a little hop, that's fine too. And then our last one, this is like our little family competition that we came up with here.
Yeah.
This is called the sit down with the roll on your head. So in this one, you can start either sitting or standing, and you're going to start with the toilet paper on your head. Now the objective is for you to stand up with the toilet paper and or sit down with the toilet paper without it falling off. If it falls off, you're out. So you can go like mom and daughter versus each other, dad and daughter, brother and sister, however you want to do it. The objective is to sit down all the way down. Hey! All right. That's pretty good. And then Lily's alternating. She's putting on her ear. Let's probably try to keep it on her head just so we don't hurt ourselves.
Right.
So that is a little family fun fitness that we can that you can do at your house. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know. Looking forward to see you guys. Just a quick reminder, remember, Coach loves you, God loves you, and you are known. So can't wait to see you guys. Be easy.